Hello, everyone. Have you ever felt the exciting rush of spiritual awakening, only to find yourself falling into doubt and despair right after? Well, you're not alone. The journey of enlightenment can be a real roller coaster. So if you feel down, sad, depressed, or unworthy right now, this video is for you. And what if I told you that this fall is only a part of the process? By the way, my name is Celie Odile, and I am here to help people going through their spiritual awakening, living from their hearts. So let's discover together how to embrace the emotional turmoil that can happen after a spiritual awakening. Remember the days when you were bursting with energy and ready to embrace the world? You were vibrating high, understanding the world around you and the people you love, ready to help the people you love. And you thought that this feeling of being on the path of enlightenment would never leave you. But at some point, things change, and you start shifting from this high vibration to feeling more and more down and depressed. And it's actually very disappointing to see this vibrant feeling fades, and you question everything that you once believed. The high esteem that you had for your own self falls. You blame yourself for not being able to maintain this high vibration energy in your field, and you start to feel unworthy again. At that moment, you question and reconsider the veracity and the credibility of what has made the foundation of your faith. Well, I have very good news for you. You are not falling. Here is the truth. You are going through a profound transformation. Let me explain you why. Most of us are going through a spiritual awakening. When I say most of us, it's actually the entire planet is going through an awakening. And in my own opinion, even the entire solar system is going through an ascension process. So everyone on this planet is going through a spiritual awakening at its own pace, of course. What is a spiritual awakening? Well, it can be an event, can be a thing, can be a person in your life that help you to raise your vibration, that help you to go through a personal transformation, a personal growth. Well, I remember for me, one of the biggest awakening I had in my life was going to my first workshop of Drunvalo Melchizedek called Awakening the Illuminated Heart. It was a game changer for me. This workshop was held by Ira Osen, which is a very good teacher, by the way. And this workshop is made for people to consciously enter their hearts and know how to live from their heart. And it totally changed me. I also had an entity in my body that was taken off during the workshop. So it was, to me, it was a real rebirth. A spiritual awakening can be many things. An event, a festival, a workshop, a course, can be a book, can be a person that you meet, can be an ayahuasca ceremony, can be a travel. Actually, anything that is gonna help you having a breakthrough in your life, anything that will make you tell there was a before and an after. And when you are into it, when you are into a spiritual awakening, you think, or at least you hope, that this feeling will never leave you. You think it's forever. But the truth is, if you stay into this new, very high vibration for too long, you can actually hurt yourself. The same thing is happening when you go in the sun. If you stay in the sun a whole day without having been in the sun on the days before, you're going to burn yourself and you're going to hurt yourself. You need sometimes to adapt. You need to go the first day for 1 hour in the sun and the second day for 2 or 3 hours, etc. The same phenomenon happens with a spiritual awakening. If you want to stay too long into this new very high vibrational divine line that you incarnate at that moment in your being. Yeah? If you want to stay too long there, you actually can burn yourself out. And concretely, you can even, it happens that way concretely, you can even develop a disease due to the difference, the gap of vibration between your physical body and your soul. As you know, life is well done and does everything to protect you on your way. And in order to balance and harmonize the new vibration you are in, you're going to have to get down a little bit in frequency so as to maintain a new balance, taking in consideration your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body, and your soul. Here is a drawing that I made to help you understand this natural phenomenon. So this drawing represents the evolution of your level of consciousness with time when you are going through the ascension process. In red, you can see the spiritual awakening time. Yeah. In blue, right after, is the fall time. Yeah. When you get down in your frequency. And in yellow is the new balance vibration time. So as you can see, what you feel as a fall is actually a return to balance so that you can integrate this new high vibration into your body and your life. That's why you feel like falling. And you can see on the drawing that the more you go high on the path of ascension, on the path of spiritual awakening, the more the return to balance seems big. The more the fall, the return to balance seems big. I remember when I fell down from this amazing state I had from the workshop where I learned how to enter my heart. I was so high at the end of the workshop. It was such a gap, such a big gap that I felt devastated, and I was blaming myself on every level. Only to realize later that it was all for nothing, because I realized I never lost what I gained at that moment. Another very important thing that you can see on the drawing also, you never stop going up in vibration and consciousness. Even if there are waves, as you can see, you always go forward. You never go backward. Life never goes backward, even if it can be felt that way because of the return to balance. You always go forward. As you can see, you always raise your vibration with time. Knowing that now, you understand that you should not worry anymore. Yeah. And you shouldn't blame yourself for anything. Yeah. And you can understand now that it has nothing to do with you. Absolutely nothing. As you can see on the drawing, these negative feelings, they are not here to stay. They are only a part of the process and they're gonna pass. And anyway, negative feelings are always here to teach us something. Yeah? So even if you feel going a little bit down in vibration, in frequency, in energy, you don't have to feel unworthiness, depression, blame, or sadness, simply because it has nothing to do with you. It's quite the opposite, actually. It's quite the opposite. You can congratulate yourself because it means that you went up a step, one step more on the path of your awakening, and you can celebrate it. This fall, this fall in vibration is actually a natural process to protect you on your way of ascension. Yeah? A natural return to balance. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment. Your feedback is very important. Push the subscribe button. It helps a lot. Hope to see you next video and have an amazing day. Bye.